Gentlemen, welcome back. We are on the Bravo stage, on the main stage. We are watching my son Formal tear it up. He is destroying. But anyways, Final Boss finds himself down 2-0 versus FaZe. Matt, we are going to Freight Blitz. This map I was expecting to be vetoed by Final Boss.
Yeah.
It is not. I'm not sure how I like it.
It's an interesting play not to have this vetoed for Final Boss, and this is one map that could actually, if they're able to win this, Scott, it could propel them to play better and dumb, because this map is going to force their play style to speed up. This map is just constant action, 4 subs against 4 subs. And, if you don't play this fast, you're going to get absolutely annihilated.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and it's so frustrating watching teams like push out red when when you have the spawn that FaZe has. You don't push red, you push white.
Right.
I'm so tired of it. It's such a. Why do teams feel like compelled to do it? Because it's like every team and their sister does it.
It's the shortest route. So, people are going to take the shortest route. If you're FaZe, you're going to need to get all the way over to white and get control of that, because what that's going to do, Scott, is if you're able to get control of white.
Oh, look at this timing! Look at this timing! Why did he shoot?
He's gonna
Oh my
anyway.
God! And he still gets it.
If you can get control of white, you're going to spawn the other team in the back left or the back right. Once they get that back right spawn, Scott, they're going to start overextending the crates. When they overextend the crates, you're going to get a back white spawn, and you're just going to have a beeline straight to their goal. So if you can get that spawn, have 1 or 2 guys watch crates, you're going to be able to just run laps. And we're seeing it's a marathon out here.
Oh, it's a Congo line right now.
Right.
Replays. It's just I'm just switching it through, and all members of Final Boss have finally retreated back to their base. And now I'm interested to see what happens on the break here. As another enemy is just going to be able to score for FaZe. Not looking good for the members of Final Boss, finding themselves down 7-1 already.
No, and it's exactly what I was talking about. You saw Classic spawn in that back about 3 or 4 times, and he was able to run straight beeline to the other team's goal, Scott.
Yeah, Sonny just came up.
Yeah,
I was
Sundance
excited.
came over, and he was touching us and stuff.
He grabbed my
weird.
nipple.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That.
Classic already pushing through here, and no member there. 8-1. Final Boss really can't find any presence on this map. They're trying to control their base. That's failing. They're trying to pushing up, and they're losing their gunfights. It's really not looking good for them.
No, and I mean, right now you see Proofy. He's going absolutely off. He's 14-3, Scott, with 2 minutes left in this round. We're going to see, this is ridiculous.
Look at this.
Right now.
Another sneak play, and he makes it.
Hey.
You got to hit those shots. But anyways, back to Proofy, who's holding down the middle of the map. Proofy, notorious for his AR game, joined FaZe, and now he finds out that, well, I can actually use the sub too, man.
Final Boss has, what is this, 9 and 5 is 14. So Final Boss has 14 kills, Proofy has 7.
Yeah, he's doing well. JCap gets a kill here. Proofy putting on another clinic, making that 18. Where is Proofy at? Proofy's not there yet at the base. I'm going to stay on board with JCap, who actually may be able to sneak this in. He's got a big diversion. His teammate sneaks it in, and now Final Boss is just aimlessly running back to their base, and JCap is just dancing around and doesn't challenge it. Come on.
Yeah, Final Boss is trying to play way too much. I mean, you're trying to say defense, right? But they're going to need to either break out middle alley or through crates and push white, because what they're trying to do right now is they keep trying to rotate back their base or get to gate, and Proofy obviously knows that. He's just staring at the gate, killing everything that comes through it. So they're going to need to try and get a different route to control that area. But 20-6, Scott?
20-6 is pretty impressive, dude, especially on one side. Anyways, JCap puts one guy to bed, and now he is running around the corner, and they're causing so much havoc, man. Final Boss just can't do anything. Look at this. JCap, if he plays this right and he plays it slow, he should be able to get a nice... he had a nice spawn trap potential, but 25 seconds here. It is 12-2. Proofy 21-6.
Yeah.
My God, what a monstrous
Proofy
game.
had absolutely no intent to move off of that spot and try and get
capped.
Oh, no. He's like, I'm just going to put on a show for the people at home.
Not at all. JCap spots one guy, jump knife. Obviously, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think everybody know that.
No, yeah, that does not work on Call of Duty Ghosts. You cannot do that.
The jump knife, unless they patched it. It might have been patched.
Nah.
Still doesn't work?
Yeah, no, I'm going to assume by what we just saw that it still does not work.
Well, almost triple positive for Proofy on the other end. Snipe down 8-13 with one cap, Ogre 2 with one cap.
Right now, they're just not winning gun battles. It's really what it comes down to.
Simple.
To put it that simple, they're just not winning gunfights.
You know what? It's time to play some favorites here. Let's go ahead and do it. Come on, Snakebite. PJ, Paul Duarte, hailing from the Halo realm of things, pushing out front. Beer spots one guy, and he's able to clean him up. Already, he's won a gunfight.
There you go, and that's a much better start than the first half of this round. Obviously, no final boss able to get two players down.
This is exactly
what
you
I don't
want.
like to see.
Yeah, you don't want this.
They're playing way too slow, way too passive on this. You need to force the issue, especially being down 10 caps, Scott. I understand coming out the first half, maybe, you're overthinking things a little of where people can be. But, this game Call of Duty is a very fast-paced game. So we talk about this all the time. A lot of people have misconceptions that it's very campy, very slow, but at a professional competitive level, it's super fast.
Oh, man, look at this.
And,
right there, almost rallied it.
Yeah, it was shut down, but, they're just playing way too slow final boss. They need to be more aggressive.
Yep. Well, they're down by 10 caps still here as Ogre 2 looks to jump in, and he's actually able to do it. And now we're starting to see a little bit of life here. And notice how FaZe just really, this is like their first time starting to push up through the middle of the map, which is really weird. Proofy trying to sneak in. He's going to be shut down. Classic right there as well. He has another guy, and he is just going to stay alive.
I just want to see Proofy, I don't want to see Proofy going for caps. I want to see him doing what he did that first time. I want to see him controlling mid-map, letting his teammates come off those spawns that they're getting, be able to have clean lanes that they can push and get aggressive. And that's a huge play right there at a replay.
But that had to have been accidental. I refuse to believe that he actually hit that guy.
No,
I think he was that was an accidental kill.
I don't know. I might.
Did you see him?
About that.
I didn't see it.
I'm watching.
I didn't see him. I'm watching it too. I didn't see it.
I have great eyes.
Yeah, and great hair.
Yeah, debatable.
Yeah. Bottom white. Replays hanging out. His teammate gets taken out. He's got a flank. Oh, is he going to do it? Throws the Semtex, and now he's going to pre-fire, and he's actually going to charge here. Oh my God, Replays playing with so much confidence.
Yeah, right there, Replays was able to distract two guys, and while he did that, JCap was able to get a score. So, right there, Replays, he was able to just take up, he wasn't really fighting those gun battles. He was just kind of jumping in and out, taking up two guys' times. He was able to beat JCap to get a cap, but right there, your face shows the ridiculous shock of what just happened there.
Yeah, that was bonkers, dude. Proofy locking down the middle of the map here. They are playing the slow and steady rate, which is normally what we see out of teams like Curse Las Vegas, who try to play freight blitz a little bit slower, and they kind of go, okay, we'll start in the middle, then we'll work our way up, and then we'll get in their base. It works for some teams, but not really. You really just got to keep the pedal to the metal.
You do, because see the way I look at blitz, right, is if you score, right, 4-4, obviously, we get 2 kills, I let you cap, right? It's basically like killing 3 people. It's basically getting 3 dead, because you're going to respawn in your original spawn. So, I'm willing to give up 1 cat to get a spawn lock, to get 2 or 3. And then at that point, you're forcing the other team to overextend. Once they start overextending, it gets very desperate. And the blitz is a game mode that you can't afford to get desperate. You need to rotate back.
Is this mathematically?
You need to do it.
Is this mathematically impossible?
What are they down?
13?
13.
Yeah, it's mathematically impossible.
Actually, at a minute 30 under, it'll be impossible, because you can actually lay on the goal and score with 0 seconds. So I believe now it's mathematically impossible. Yeah.
Well, Final Boss fans, Final Boss showed up.
It's
they
over.
Did not win a single game.
That's upsetting to me, Scott.
I think that's the first time in Ogre 2's career that he's never won a game. I think. Period. But the one thing I can say though, is they had just about the hardest road possible to get anywhere.
Right. Yeah, they did not have 2 easy games. It wasn't.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They got bamboozled from the start.
You really think that they almost started in losers. They're basically playing for their life right off the get-go.
They did.
And it's difficult, man. But you do see good things. They can, when they're playing at a good pace, good things happen for them.
Oh yeah.
They just need to get more consistent and on the same page of how to play.
They just have to get faster.
Right.
That's it.
Their decision making needs to be decisive, and it needs to be faster. You see a lot of times they think they know where to go, and you can see, almost on your screen, that they're thinking of if that's where they should be going or not. And they just don't make those calls. So once they get that decision making, to be completely fluid, where they don't have to think, they know 100% confidence of where they have to go, that I think you'll see good things out of them.
Oh, for sure. So as it's winding down here, Final Boss, an early exit from COD Champs. On the other side, though, FaZe
Staying
looking
alive.
like the dominant team that we were expecting to see there, Matt.
Right, that was the FaZe I was expecting to see round 1.
Yeah, but it's not the one we saw.
No, but it's far from the one we saw. And, judging by this, look at Proofy, 38-19. They're going to go as far as Proofy and Cap
Want to take them.
want to take.
I agree.
If Proofy and Cap play to the way they should, the talent that they have, there's no reason they shouldn't be a top 4 or 5 team. Without a doubt in my mind. There's no reason they shouldn't be a top 4 or 5 team. But we're going to see as the tournament moves on. They can't afford a bad game from those guys.
No.
They cannot. We've seen, though, against SB, if one of them has a bad game, they're going home.
Yeah, it's pretty
a ton of
wild,
pressure.
man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, more matches. Stay tuned.